Good morning, Reedy High School, and welcome to Open Den News.
Good morning, Lions, and welcome back to our first Open Den broadcast of 2019. I'm Amanda Hall.
And I'm Cater Birdie.
Right before the break, our newspaper class visited their pen pals at Bledsoe.
Since October, the journalism and newspaper classes have had some very special pen pals. The fourth graders at Bledsoe Elementary.
I like the pen pal program because it gives you a chance to learn about someone else that's older and they can help us learn.
I get to meet new people that's in a different grade and see their point of view.
I just liked how we could just talk to each other, have someone to talk to.
Well, I enjoy this because I get to partner up with a ninth grader and see what ninth grade is all about.
And while the fourth graders have been impacted, they're not the only ones who have been touched by this pen pal program.
Whenever I write the letters, I can create some sort of relationship with them, and with that, I can get connected with them on a more personal scale.
I think it's a good opportunity to give the kids at Reedy a chance to connect with elementary school kids at Bledsoe that are in the same community.
I think this can impact me as a student because I'm getting to write to these little kids, and I just think it's kind of fun to write to them, and they kind of teach me how to be a better person because they're kind of they're so pure and everything, and so I think that's how they can make me a better person.
For Open Den, I'm Allison England.
What a lovely surprise for those fourth graders.
Coach Youngblood also had a pleasant surprise when he reached a special milestone in his career. Let's take a look.
Reedy basketball has started off the season great, especially with Coach Youngblood gaining his 500 win, while having a major impact on the team.
He's great. He's a really good mentor for me. I'm a younger coach in my third year, so he's done a really good job showing me a lot of new drills, a lot of new philosophies, really helping me grow.
Coach Youngblood's a great coach. He has great strategies for how we win games, and he has great plays in late game situations. And overall, he just elevates his players to take them to the next level.
I think he's a good coach. I think he's really smart with his strategies, and he's very straightforward. He'll tell you what you're doing wrong, if you're doing something wrong, and he'll correct it.
I think Coach Youngblood has made me a better player, and I think he's a good coach. But most importantly, I think he's made me a better person. And I think the life lessons that he teaches are good, and they're applicable to just our lives. I think he's made me a lot tougher, and I just like how the strategies he runs, and I think he's made us a lot better.
No, I think he's made me a lot mentally tougher as a player, because you gotta be able to take the criticism and get better from it.
So, what's the season looking like thus far?
We've had a great start. Our guys are 9-3 right now. We've already played in 2 tournaments. We won our first tournament with the Dallas Maverick Classic over the Thanksgiving break, and we just played in the Carrollton Farmers Branch tournament this past weekend and lost in the consolation finals. So excited to get started with district.
If you manage to catch up with Coach Youngblood, make sure you congratulate him on his 500th win and all that he does for Reedy basketball.
Congrats on 500 wins, Coach Youngblood.
Congrats, Coach Youngblood, on your 500th win.
Congrats, Coach Youngblood, on 500 wins.
I'm JT Jaquette, guest reporter for Open Den News. Thank you.
Speaking of sports, let's see what's going on this week. Tomorrow at 4:45, our JV boy and girls basketball teams play against Heritage at Heritage. At 5:30, JV girls soccer will play Lebanon Trail here at Reedy. Beginning at 6, our freshman boys and
Since
varsity
October,
girls The
journalism and newspaper classes have had some very special pen pals. The fourth graders at Bledsoe Elementary.
Tomorrow the 16th are JV
I like the pen pal program because it gives you a chance to learn about someone else that's older, and they can help us learn.
I get to meet new people.
Additionally, varsity boys wrestling play against Monroe. Varsity girls wrestling play against
I just liked how
both games are at Memorial High School Study.
just talk to each other, have someone to talk to.
Varsity girls wrestling.
I enjoy this because I get to partner up
Starting at
with a ninth grader
JV boys
and see what ninth grade is all about.
At 6,
And while the
girls
fourth
varsity and
graders have been
freshman boys
impacted,
basketball will
they're not the
will get
only
their
ones
chance
who have
to
been
play
touched by
Liberty.
this pen pal
Varsity
program.
boys and freshman
Whenever I
girls
write the
play
letters, I
Liberty
can
at 7:15.
create some
And
sort of
finally, at
relationship with them,
7:30,
and
varsity boys
with
soccer
that,
will play
I
Liberty.
can get
All games will
connected
be
with them
here at
on a more
Liberty.
In
personal
other news,
scale.
tomorrow is the deadline to order baseball spiritware. Tomorrow is
it's a
also
good
RHS Band
opportunity
Spirit
to
Night from 11 to 9. At
the
Tacos
kids
for
at
Life
Reedy
on the
a chance to
16th,
connect
Reedy will
with,
have their Booster Club
elementary
Spirit
school
Night
kids
from
at
4 to
Bledsoe
9
that
at
are
the
in the same
Community Grill.
community.
Our
I think
ISM
this can
research
impact me
showcase
as a
will
student
also be that
because
night at the
I'm
start
getting to
from
write
6:30
these
to
little
8:30.
kids, and
Next Monday,
I
the
just
21st,
think
is
it's
Martin Luther
kind of
King
fun
Jr.
to write
Day,
to them, and
there will be
they
no
kind
school.
of teach me how to
On the
be a better
23rd,
person
our
because
FISD
they're
College
kind of
Fair
like
will be held at
they're
Frisco
so
High
pure and
School
everything,
from
and
6
so
to 8.
I think
This
that's
event
how
is
they
for
can
juniors
make me a
and
better
seniors
person.
only.
For
On the
Open
28th
Day,
is Reedy's
I'm Allison
annual
O'Connor.
multicultural night in the cafeteria from 5:30 to 7:30.
Vaping has been a growing trend across America, but do you really know the dangers of it? Take a look.
The trend of vaping has been circulating for a few years now, and the world is now beginning to see the effects. Let's take a look at what some of the Reedy High School students and staff have to say on the matter.
If you can't refrain from vaping between 9 o'clock in the morning and 4:15 in the afternoon, there may be a bigger problem. But just like any banned substance or item from our school and from any Frisco ISD campus, it just doesn't need to happen between 9 o'clock and 4:15.
Education is definitely key. I think kids just should know more about it, and then we should know why they're doing it. Is it just a cool thing, or have you already become addicted and you physically have to do it at school? It has to come from, I think it has to come from coaches. I think it has to come from teachers who have a really strong rapport with their students and a really strong relationship, even if it's in a small group setting. The more that we can just talk to them and let them know that we do care about their health, we care about why they're doing it, and if they're doing it as a way to escape or if they're doing it as a way to fit in, that all of that really just revolves around something so much more than vaping. It's more of like we need to figure out how to help kids feel more inclusive and to feel more confident in who they are.
I choose not to vape because I value myself as like a person, and I don't want to do something that I don't really know enough about to know that it's not going to harm me in the future. And so I don't want to do something where I'm going to look back on my life later and regret it because it had a harmful effect I couldn't see at the time.
Studies show that teenagers who vape are more likely to get addicted to nicotine than any other age range. Do you really want to take that risk?
I'm Skylar Navratil, guest reporter, Open Den News.
That's all we have for today. I'm Amanda Hall.
And I'm Kate Roberti. Have a great day, Lions.